Hello, I am Basileus, and welcome to part 7, or at least what I believe is part 7, of Let's Play Super Mario Civilization 5. And oh fucking boy, do I have a story to tell you guys. So, I tried to do this recording just like 2 minutes ago. I tried to do it, and 2 minutes into the recording, the game just crashed. Let me load the map really quick. Alright. There we go. Much better. Anyway, the game crashed 2 minutes into the recording, but I never saved it, so everything's fine. Alright, yep. This is just what happened last time. Screw off, Washington. Washington's gonna denounce me just like he did last time. I should probably start moving my dudes about. Spain's probably gonna... Yep. Spain denounced me just like last time. Kabul seeking a natural wonder. Alright. So yeah, last time I did this, the game crashed. So let's try and avoid that, shall we? Anyway, let's promote that guy and move this guy back. And let's tell this guy to heal. And tell this guy to... I don't know. You should build a road. Anyway, what was I gonna do? I was gonna buy this tile and have this dude go out here into the middle of the wilderness and do stuff. And this guy, I don't know, I'll send this guy over here next turn. This guy can stay where he is. This guy can sleep. This guy can... I don't know. Since I have money to burn, I'll just buy some Empire connecting tiles. I said Empire connecting tiles. That sounds dumb. I guess we'll go over here and do something with that tile. I'm trying to figure out what to do, really. Just tell this guy to fortify. Because right now we're in an odd situation where the world hates us and we have Epaminondas, as I read it in when doing the editing for the last part a couple days ago. I read it. I kept saying yeah. Alright, Isabella is openly hostile. You'll pay for this in time. Anyway, even when thinking I was saying it right, I was not saying it right. It is Epaminondas. And yeah, I realized that when doing the editing for part 6, and I feel like an idiot. All right, so Spain is openly hostile, so we need to start reinforcing that border with Spain. Let's get a long swordsman along the border. I still hope we can get Notre Dame before everyone else, or Notre Dame, or yeah, let's try and get. I'm gonna call it Notre Dame. That's or yeah. Oh god, I'm just feeling out of it, you guys. This is not my best. This is probably not going to be my best work that I've ever done, but whatever. All right, we're in 1290 AD. We're in some high Middle Ages stuff, and let's just delete this dude. Not enough worth on his own. Boom, he's gone. I saw Epaminondas to sleep with this pikeman unit. Alright. I could have worded that much better, but I didn't. Let's get a workshop in Stockholm, try and get the production of the city back up. And sell this guy. He can sleep. This is probably going to be a very militarized border with the United States over New York and Washington, as they're nothing but pisses in the wind compared to my glorious cities like Rome, Antium, Cumae, and Stockholm. Now let's build a farm over here, because farms are good. They give food, and I like food. Alright, we're accumulating a lot of faith. And we're getting some tourism, actually. And that's good. We're getting some tourism and some influence over other cultures. And we're getting some culture. We're getting lots of culture. I like that. I like what I'm seeing so far with this. Go over here. Because I'm scared. I'm seeing them move up pikemen. I'm gonna move up pikemen. Someone got Alhambra, whatever that was. Someone got it, so good for them. We're getting a forge in one turn. New unit from Budapest. It's another long swordsman. Holy crap.
Welcome
and
to
alright,
the
guys.
Renaissance era.
We did it. We're in the Renaissance. In 1310. And we got a spy. Lakina. So Lakina. We're gonna move to, we're gonna protect Rome from other spies. And even though we're probably technologically ahead, no one else is in the Renaissance, but whatever. This is what I'm doing. I'm gonna move up this long swordsman so we can have more people defending Kumai. Let's get this guy in defense. And over here, Andrew Watt, Oxford. I'm feeling we should get a bank in Antium. And for research, let's get the research thing back on track. Let's get gunpowder so we can start getting musketmen. And we can be the first civilization to have gunpowder, and that'd be nice, you know? An unmet player has entered the Renaissance era. Alright, probably someone on another continent. I'm hoping to be the guy that basically unites this continent and then founds the UN. Well, first the World Congress, as it's called, then eventually the UN. Let's move this long swordsman up over here. Let's go over here and build a trade post. This trade post, because, you know, more money is not a bad thing. Never is a bad thing. They have swordsmen. We have long swordsmen. I need to move this long swordsman down over here onto this plantation. Make sure they can't get any, in the possible event of a Romano-American war, that these American pikemen and or swordsmen cannot get any leeway into Sigtuna. But seriously, the city's called Sigtuna. I know it's a Swedish thing, but it sounds so funny to me. I don't know why, it just does. Let's get an amphitheater in Neapolis. And let's do something with this grassland tile, because I have no idea what to do with it. I guess I'll build a farm. Or maybe a trade post. I don't really know. Let's tell that long swordsman to defend, and we got a bunch of crappy marsh tiles that we could maybe do something with, like get rid of marsh. Marsh tiles are ass. Get a caravan running all the way to Antium from Washington. See, I talked about this I think I talked about this in the last part, but seriously, from Washington to Antium. All right, we got Notre Dame.
Architecture has recorded the great ideas of the
awesome. We
human
get
race.
faith and happiness, and that's sweet. Got another long. We're just gonna be. This is gonna be the border of the long swordsman. Construct a farm. I think I talked about this in the last part, but seriously, they have a caravan running from Washington to Antium when they could have stopped at Sigtuna or Stockholm. And if they're going to Antium, why not make it a caravan from New York to Antium? I don't get it. Anyway. We should get a national actually, wait, no. Rome needs some normal buildings really quick, like, let's get a bank, and then let's queue up some stuff like this national epic. I like that. I think it's good. Kumai. I think I could get good trade with Spain. And let's get a caravan. Maybe good trade will ward off war. And because I don't want another war. We're trying to recover our happiness back from the last Romano-Swedish war. And more war could only be a bad thing for imperial happiness. but I guess we're the Roman Republic technically. If I look at the social policies, let me just check that in a moment. Actually, I don't need to. It's gonna pop up with the thing that'll say, yeah, Consul Augustus Caesar. So yeah, it's a republic. So it wouldn't be imperial, but whatever. If you click on anyone, they're
Well,
oh well, I remember in Civ 4, if you clicked on anyone, it would refer to their nation as like the insert adjective here empire, like the Spanish Empire or the American Empire or the Roman Empire, etc., etc. And yeah, I can't really think of anything to just stammer through this with. So I might as well just talk about some random personal bullshit. My New Year's was pretty nice. I enjoyed it. And yeah, I had a nice New Year's. I went to a party at my neighbor's house, and we stayed up till like 3 a.m. Well, I had left the party, but I ended up the day of the party, on New Year's Day, staying up till 3 a.m. And that was enjoyable. I met people, I talked to people, and I just generally had a great time. Although the weather was awful, it was really cold, and I spent a good chunk of time bitching to my friends about it being really cold. So yeah, it was cold, and I did not enjoy weather like that. I like it to be like nice and temperate, but no, it decided to be really, really cold, and that was annoying. Let's go to Madrid. It gets us more money for our trade. Anyway, after that, I guess we'll build Angkor Wat and Kumai. And let's get a amphitheater in Sigtuna. And let's construct a farm over here. And yeah, we're gonna build farms over these marshes. These marshes are crap. And this guy, he's become pretty useless, so we'll delete him as well. And yeah, that's generally the plan we're going with. Now the Americans, like I commented on this a bit earlier, but they're building up swordsmen and pikemen and putting them on the border of Sigtuna, because they're scared of an invasion, and I've got people on the border because I don't want to be invaded. And in the case of an invasion, I want to be prepared. The deal we have with gems in Washington and all that. The deal we have with Washington for where we give them gems and they give us gold, that just ended. I think we were doing a thing where we gave Kumai production. Let's give Kumai more production. Because it's not like they could, well, they don't really explicitly need more production, but, you know, it'll help along with, see, it helped along with Angkor Wat, and that's good. Speaking of that, we're getting a bank next turn. We're getting 2 banks next turn. One in Rome and one in Antium. And work has begun on the national ethic, and we got gunpowder. And earlier my door just opened, and oh, I guess, alright. My door just randomly opened, but I guess no one came in. Other than that, we got our banks, and now we're gonna get, since I don't really know exactly what I want to do, we need a temple in Antium, and we're gonna choose our production for Neapolis, get a market because money is good, and we'll finish this off with some printing press research. Oh, my cat came in. Hello. Well, I have 2 cats, and one of them was already in the room sleeping, and the other just came in. My other cat just came in. And yeah, they got a swordsman in Cordoba, the Spaniards. Didn't notice that, but whatever. The swordsmen are nothing to long swordsmen. And we like shiny things the most, and now my cat's standing on my computer. Please, no. Please stop. Don't stand on that. Nope. Stop. Move. Do not stand on the fan. Cat, no. No, you're gonna cause it over. Get down. Come on. No. Bad kitty. That was annoying. My cat was standing on the fan of the computer since I didn't want the fan to overheat. I told him to stop standing on it. Yeah. Let's get a farm where this jungle is. Let's adopt a policy, everyone. We're going down rationalism. We're getting the science. Our goal is to win through technological advancement, and Lucina, oh, not Lucina, Lucina, because Latin is a language of hard C's. I know that because I'm in Latin class. So yeah, Lucina got promoted. I have no idea why. Oh, we killed an American spy. Nice one, Lucina. You killed a spy. That's pretty cool. Send you over here, build a lumber mill. I wonder what Washington has to say about it. Yep.
The day is yours. I hope you will be merciful in your triumph.
You got so depressed about one spy's death. I forgive you, Washington. Mostly because I want to avoid war until I declare it. I want to be the instigator, you know. I want to always have the first strike. Except when I have no choice but to not have the first strike, but whatever. Anyway, I'm thinking I'll get like another city over here near Kabul, and I'm starting to I'm looking at these Spanish territories, and they got some stuff going for them, like the Great Lighthouse, I guess. And the only thing we really have going on us in the case of coastal stuff is Neapolis and its one fishing boat, but we got a great writer. We can now make writings that are great. Where was he born? Antium. Alright, let's look at our culture overview, where we have places to put great writings. Antium, that's one. We'll put more in Rome. We'll create another great work for the great library.
Open here, I flung the shutter, when with many a flirt and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, not a moment stopped or stayed he, yet with mien of lord and lady, perched above my chamber door.
Alright, that was Edgar Allan Poe, everyone. And we got another great writing for the great library in Rome. Now, let's get a canvassary or a constabulary. I'll get a constabulary, just, you know, for a bit of protection paranoia. And let's get a granary in Sigtuna to help with growth. Because Sigtuna is a very small city compared to Stockholm, or, Sigtuna is going to be doing better than Neapolis, but whatever. But smaller compared to Stockholm, Antium, Cumae, and Rome. So, yeah. Well, it's still small compared to Neapolis by one pop, but Neapolis, that grow rate is atrocious. That growth rate for Neapolis is atrocious. It's just awful. Anyway, buy a tile. You know, to hell with it, we'll buy 2 tiles. And we'll do stuff with it, like mining. And for Stockholm, a Colosseum would be nice. Raises happiness in the Republic. And we need more happiness. We're down to 14 happiness. Someone built Anchor Wat. Son of a bitch. Someone beat us to Anchor Wat. Budapest no longer needs investors. We still have those alliances, yeah. Cumae, you disappoint. Let's try for Himeji Castle. Let's get a workshop in Neapolis. Now, I'm trying to grab Himeji Castle before everyone else. But I wouldn't, for me, exactly count on it. But I'm hoping that I can pull it off. But, you know what? We're getting a national epic in one turn. And that's pretty nice. Because, you know, it's a national epic. I am exhausted. Even though it's like 3 p.m.
It is a newspaper.
I slept like a brick. But we got our national epic. Let's get Globe Theater. Because, you know, might as well get more culture stuff if we're... Because I'm feeling we're going to be very cultural as a civilization. Let's get acoustics. Actually, no, what? We'll get compass. We'll finally get compass. And let's build the second mine. Looking at my timer, we're at about 20 minutes. We're gonna go on for another. We're almost at 20 minutes. We're gonna be 20 minutes in. Well, we're at 20 minutes now, and well, we're probably a bit over 20 minutes, but whatever. I'm rambling. But we got a musketeer, like the Frenchman. We got a musketeer. You see, what I like is about this is you can get the special units of other civilizations from city-states, and we got a musketeer, which is normally a French-only thing. But we got it because we were friends with Budapest. And, like, isn't Budapest the capital of Hungary? And it's weird they're giving us French musketmen. Yeah. And Budapest wants Kabul bullied, but I'm allied with both Budapest and Kabul. So yeah, but I always found it weird that let's get that Budapest gold. I always found it weird that we could get French musketmen from Budapest, which is, I think it's the capital of Hungary, if I'm correct. I don't know for sure, but that's what I'm going with. Let's get a courthouse in Sigtuna and end the occupation. Because that's not good for happiness. And this guy is now officially useless, so once more to the delete bay. Boop. Got a great profit though, that's awesome. You can build more religious things. So I guess we will. Or we can try and spread our religion further into Spanish lands. No, we don't have open borders, so we can't do that, and they will never give us open borders. So yeah, we'll just build another holy site, I guess. Nothing really we can do. This musketeer, sorry. Get this musketeer down here. Those guys do look inherent. They look so French. It's the Frenchiest thing I've ever seen. Anyway, we're about to get compass. And we can go on to astronomy from there. And astronomy is nice because we can finally get the caravel, which we can build from Neapolis and sail and find other continents to do stuff with. Let's get stable in Stockholm. And let's get astronomy. Because, you know what, people? We're going to another continent. We're in a new era. We're in the Renaissance. So let's go to another continent. It's 1490. You know, that seems timely to start going to other continents. Well, at least we're not gonna go to another continent yet. We're, I guess, starting the research that will allow us to build stuff to go to another continent. But whatever. I could not care less. Anyway, we're waiting for this turn to end. You see, once I've reached this point where I don't really have anything to say during these, and I'm just rambling like an idiot. And rambling like an idiot is a thing that I know all too well. All too well. But let's get a farm. Because, you know, why not? We have mills. Let's get farms. Yeah. I can't believe it's not farm. We're not getting a farm. We're getting a lumber mill. I can't believe I'm getting so excited over a lumber mill. Like, yeah, lumber mill. Let's get a zoo. Actually, you know what? Let's get a trebuchet. I actually took it on Kabul there for a second. We're getting a trebuchet in Antioch. We're gonna move it up to Kumai, just to see if we can, I don't know, bully the Spaniards a bit with our 3 long swordsmen. But other than that, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time on Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 5.